Hello and welcome back to Kentucky Farms Mapping. In this episode, we will be combining some wet corn, moving the clock ahead some, doing some soybeans, soybean straw, corn stalk, straw, and we'll do some bales, square bales, and make sure that the textures work on the square bales like they did on the round bales, and just kind of do some things, maybe a couple things after that. So hope you enjoy the video. Well, we have the course set up for combining beans. Good thing is where you have a straw swap, so texture looks good. Everything's going good so far. We are about halfway through the field here, not halfway around, just half the distance from one end to the other. And we're at about 7%, so it's going to take a little bit to fill this up, but we'll go grab the auger wagon and then we'll come back and do some more bean harvest here. In order to get straw that we can use for bedding, we need to ted this. So again, we're using the Kuhn mod that's here, and we are converting the soybean straw into regular straw by tedding it. And then we're going to bale that and put it in the straw bale shed. And again, this seems to be working really well. This is also set up on course play using the same course that the combine did. And then after this, if we want, we'll be able to put the baler on the same course as the combine was and as this is, and we can bale it, and we can pick it up and stick it in the straw shed and use it as straw for the animals. So again, everything's working the way that it's supposed to. Got a lot of map cleanup to do, but so far so good. just finished up combining. We're going to empty the combine and then empty the auger wagon into the semi. We're going to end up with one semi load, pretty much a full load on this soybean field. We'll go ahead and finish raking this, bale it, stick the bales in the bale shed, and also we'll get the combine switched over for corn and get started doing some wet corn. The other thing is, since we jumped up a couple of months, our grass hay is ready to cut again. We won't be doing that in this episode, and we're going to do something a little bit different next time too. I've made some changes to the map. I have done a little bit of landscaping change. It's going to require a new save game, and what we're going to do is see if we can save as much of this stuff that we've done as possible and then use it in the new save game. So we'll see how all that works, and we'll try that out. So we'll go ahead and finish this up and we'll get going on the corn. Well, it started up again by itself after it quit raining, but it's still muddy. We're digging ruts here. And so we're just going to go ahead and let this run. It's almost full. Let's go back and take a look at the auger wagon, and let's see what that's like. Still stuck. Wonder how long we're gonna have to wait for a little bit, I guess, for it to dry out. So we'll see how long that takes. Well, it's been about 14 hours since it rained, and we're still stuck. So I'm just wondering that, I don't know, I plopped up mud when I got out of there. We're gonna cheat here a little bit, and we'll just pick her up and move it ahead. And see what we're still stuck. Well, Seems like it's going to take a while. We'll let the clock run some more. I'm anxious to see how long this takes. It's been almost, well, about 21 hours, and we are still stuck. We're still in the mud. I wonder if it's because I ran the time fast. We'll just carry it over here to the side. Get it on a different place. And there we go. We're still throwing up some mud. Must have just been in a really deep mud hole. That lasts for a while. I wonder if there's a setting that you can change as to the amount of time that it stays muddy. Whoa, we're sliding all over. It is still muddy. And it's supposed to rain again. So we're going to go ahead and continue with this. Mess around with that for a little bit, I guess. 3, 2, well, still muddy. Almost 24 hours after it rained the last time. And we're still sliding around. So, well, what else should we do other than let's just fill up the auger wagon so we get really stuck and bury it and can't get out at all. Well, that didn't make much sense. We didn't get stuck that time. Maybe it's because we were a little bit higher up. But if you get off the field, then you're not in the mud, and you can see from when we were stuck 24 hours ago, we still have the ruts and the mud. Well, what do you do with corn harvest when it rains a lot? I guess you mud out the corn. We have a 4-day month set up, running at time of 3 times, and we pretty much lost the entire month of October because of the rain. So we're going to have to see what it does here in November. To be honest, I really like the mud mod. It's pretty realistic. I just kind of wish it didn't last as long after it rained. But that is kind of what happens in real life, I guess. I looked in the settings and I couldn't find any setting to shorten that, so I'll have to do some checking, see if there is a way that you can shorten that up a little bit. But as of now, it's combining. Baler's still stuck, so we'll see if we can get that out and maybe bale some more straw, get that done, see what we can get finished here in the horrible weather. do you do when you get rained out a lot? Is you work into the night. So we are doing a little night work here in the cornfield. Just about dark. I have relight on this map, and the scenery is just gorgeous. I really like this. Really turning out great. So we're gonna continue into the dark and try and get this finished up, and then head on to something else. We're going to finish up by baling corn stalks and getting those picked up and put in the straw shed. And then after that, we got some more map work to do. Need to clean up some things. Need to add some lights, add utility poles, do a couple of other things. And then the things that I do are going to require a new save game. So next video is going to be a little bit different. We'll talk about hopefully saving a lot of the stuff that we have on this save game and moving it over to the new save game. So we'll do that next time. Thanks for watching.